Hello everyone, it is I, Mark S.W. In my last video you saw that I was turning a HEXBUG BattleBots toy, SawBlaze, into Robot Wars house robot Dead Metal. So I've completed constructing the circular saw, now I've got to build the pincers and the main body of the house robot. And I look forward to showing you the final result, so let's get to the video diary. Okay, so as you can see I've taken the panel off again to make it easy to attach the pincers, which are of course the lifting forks. So I just need to wait that to dry, and I put 2 strips of plastic sheets to cover the hole where the light used to be. And I put one on the other side to make it even. Then once it's dry I'll attach it to the main body again. Okay, here's the progress of Dead Metal. I've reattached the main body and the pincers, and I've added the back panel. Yeah. As you can see, I had to put milliput there because I was going to use super glue, but the panel was sort of sticking upwards like a tail, and when the saw retracted it was very close to the panel, so I'm using milliput to give a more accurate angle. Right then, here are the spiky panels for the side of Dead Metal. They would go about here. Obviously they don't slot into place because of the back panel and the pincers, so I need to cut some slots out so it should be able to fit into place, and then I'll super glue it on. I might also add some milliput to give some extra strength. So now I've added in the spike frame. It's glued on, but I will use some milliput to make it more secure. And then the next step is the frame that goes around Dead Metal. So I'm using plastic pipes for this, and as you can see it's much wider than I thought. I knew Dead Metal was a wide house robot, but it's wider than I anticipated. So what I might do is add a pipe there so it sort of attaches to the body. I've got to be careful it doesn't like collide with the wheel. And then another feature at the back, I think sometimes Dead Metal has a spike sticking out, so I might add that on. And yeah, as you can see it is starting to look like Dead Metal. So here we are, I've added the milliput here, here, and the back there. So it should be nice and secure if the super glue doesn't work. And while that was setting, I made some new pincers, because originally I wasn't going to do pincers for Dead Metal. The reason was because I was worried about the weight, because too much weight and it could have a balance problem. But it seemed to be okay, so I decided, yeah, I'll go ahead and make some new pincers. So it's layers of plastic sheets, about 4 there, so it's nice and thick. Saves trouble from having to fill it with milliput or to have to make side walls. It fits into these holes, but I'm a little concerned that these ones are starting to wear through. I may have to switch to this one because it hasn't been used. So we'll see how it holds. But now I'm just going to wait for the glue and milliput to dry, and then I can paint Dead Metal. What I'm going to do is give Dead Metal an undercoat of black, and then paint him silver, because I've got some silver spray paint. And what I need to do though is cover up the signal receiver so it doesn't get affected, and should try and cover up the rubber band. And of course another thing I need to do is cover up the parts that lead into the robot. Don't want to cover them in spray paint as well, so put some blue tack in areas where I don't want it to affect. And there we have it, my very own HEXBUG dead metal. And now to see him in action. As you can see, the movability is pretty much the same as SawBlaze, so it can turn easily, and moving forwards and backwards is quite fast. Because of the way the circular saw was constructed, it does shake a bit when it's active, but fortunately there's no serious gyro problems. Plus it actually did a lot of damage to the targets I set up. I know they're just aluminium foil, but still very impressive. I just wish it was easier to separate the panels holding the disc, then it would have been easier to attach the gear wheels. An interesting fact here, YouTuber Orange Dose Overjuice, I think his real name is Paul, he made his own dead metal using a HEXBUG Matilda, replaced the flywheel with a circular saw. In fact, I think he used a real saw. He built it for Anthony's Antweight Anarchy series, but I think he had problems because of the extra weight. I think he actually used real metal parts and bigger batteries. So with me, I'm lucky that I used plastic for my construction. A reason why I didn't use a real saw blade is that Chris Reynolds, who originally designed the house robots, he mentioned that the mechanism that moves dead metal circular saw, if it moves too quickly, then the saw gets jammed into the robot's armor. And because SawBlaze's saw hammer goes very quickly, it would have got jammed in the robot, so it would have been better to have a plastic saw instead of a real metal saw. But do go and check out Paul's channel, he's done some brilliant model work, so it's not just house robots, he's also done robots like Roadblock and Terahertz and Concussion. They're worth having a look. Now I know what you guys are going to ask, am I going to build another house robot? Perhaps, I might do. Mind you, if you follow me on Twitter and Instagram, you know I already have. But I'm not going to say who, because I don't want to spoil it in the comments, so you'll just have to wait and see. So if you want to see which house robot I'm going to build next, you can either cheat and follow my social sites, or you can do it the YouTube way. Just like this video, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you know when I upload the video. But I hope you've enjoyed my construction or work on dead metal. I look forward to showing you the next house robot. So I'll see you next time. Over and out.